We are recording from Zambia Vapes today, and the question is, does Zambia vape? That is the question. So we're chilling with one of the men who are found here at Zambia Vapes. And remember, it's at East Park Mall, next to the entrance of Music Club, right?
Yeah, close to Game Zone.
Close to Game Zone.
Close to Game Zone. So it's at the back, not the front end facing East Park Mall, at the back. Yes, yeah, what else said. Chief, just your name and what you do. Just pull the mic closer to yourself as well.
Don't be scared.
Yes, that way.
Oh, like this. My name's Kevin. Well known as, that's the name which is well known.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us, what is vaping, man? For me, who's never even tried this thing out, like I hear about vaping, I know what a vape is, but I don't understand what vaping
You've got
really
other habits,
is.
don't you?
I have other habits, yeah, true.
You got other things that you put in your mouth?
What is vaping, bro?
So vaping, it's a lifestyle.
Yes, it is.
Which is an alternative, a healthier alternative from smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I don't know about the healthier part, but listen, I indulge.
You don't feel it's healthier?
No. Okay. So I don't take alcohol.
Okay.
So the two things that I do are shisha and vapes. So my son saw my vape and he messed up my vape. I was using the smoke. The blue one.
Is it wait, who can vape? Is it for everyone? Is it a certain type of person? Who can vape?
So when it comes to who can vape, what matters the most is that we look into the age, especially when we come to a country like Zambia. We've got policies in terms of age limits and all that. So like our company with Zambia Vapes, we've got restricted policy over the age. We need to get people who are 18 years and above. Those are the people.
In this place. Anyway.
No, we'll drown it.
Yeah, somehow.
There are people who come, but we are strict on checking the IDs when it comes to.
You actually check IDs when people come
check
through.
IDs.
I didn't see you asking this man for his ID.
For this man,
you can tell by looking.
You can tell by looking. Yes.
Just like if Chimweka comes in here, you think. Because Jemax swears he's got a baby face.
Who is Jemax?
Oh, you don't know Jemax? Dude, can you describe Jemax? He doesn't know Jemax.
Light skinned guy from Diamond TV, Radio Phoenix. Claims he has a baby face.
He's lost.
We can ask him.
All right, sure thing, bro. I need to understand the difference. I think we've discussed this before, you and I. The differences between shisha and vaping.
Yes.
I know, I've seen when you're doing your shisha, you put that little coal on the top. But when it comes to the smoke, is there like a major difference between the vape?
There's
a major difference. What's the difference?
Vape has got way more smoke.
More smoke.
In fact, you can control the amount of smoke. So there's intensity. But if you get like more smoke, you burn through your coal faster.
That's the only difference?
Not really. As well as
that's part of the difference.
Yeah, part of the difference. I'm sure as he smokes shisha, he can tell to say when he's with the vape
is smoother.
Yeah, the vapes are very smooth when it comes of flavoring and just
and the flavors as well, because you use like liquid flavor in the vape.
So vape and cigarettes, you're always encouraging people to do vaping and not cigarettes.
Not
Why?
Cigarettes.
Why?
Because on cigarettes they're banning tobacco, they're banning tar, they're banning a lot of different things we might not mention. But in vapes, it's just nicotine and flavor.
But do you get the same high though?
I don't know what high you get from smoking cigarettes.
I think you sort of feel lightheaded and stuff, right? From cigarettes. God, you smoked before. Silence.
Dude, Kevin.
But does it have like the same effect? Cigarettes and vape?
No.
No. In vapes, actually, what I can say is that in vapes, it's way better in terms of nicotine because you're able to regulate yourself on the level of nicotine you want to smoke.
Even the number of puffs. Depending on the vape that you have, you can lock it to a certain number of puffs.
To the same number of puffs. Yeah. When it comes to cigarette, once you light it up, once you remove a cigarette, you light it up.
You want to finish the whole...
You want to finish the whole stick.
You know, they call it a fag in Britain. Did you know this?
A fag, yeah. So...
Who calling my phone?
I've seen so many types of, I don't know what, do you call them devices? Different types and stuff.
There's disposables.
Yeah.
disposables have got limited number of puffs, like he said, and then devices. They're the ones you can refill different flavor, different nicotine
Just
level.
so like
as well.
unscrew the top and put the
screw
flavor that you want.
Top, you put, yes.
Okay. And
Kevin, can I please have my vape? I don't know why I need to keep fighting with you. I've been saying to this guy for the last hour that I need a
Let's
vape.
have that conversation when leaving.
Why?
So in the shop where we are
Because
right
you
now-
don't vape.
Yeah, because I don't vape. I don't give a dude about whatever you're trying to get from him. Tell us about the liquids that we can get from here.
So
You just call them liquids? Why are you the one asking the questions here?
I think you should be asking him because you vape. Yeah, I think you should.
Because this is a liquid.
No, 'cause I'm saying the liquids that you put in the vapes, right? What do you call them?
Flavor.
Flavors.
Yeah.
They're liquids.
yeah, they're liquid flavors, flavored liquids.
Thank you.
Yes.
You want to tell us more about those? Like, what do you have here?
So in here we've got different level of nicotines from 0.3%, we've got 6%, 0.6%, we've got 2%, 2.5, 3%, and 5%. So someone who wants to get something which is like higher nicotine level, they're able to get that. They want to get lower nicotine level as well, they're able to do so.
So, what would you recommend for new vapors? Like for me, who doesn't smoke, what would you recommend? And then also for somebody who's been trying to quit smoking cigarettes, what would you recommend for them? So I'm sure there's different
There is
vapes
a
that you can
difference,
recommend
yes.
for those two categories of
So
people.
for you as someone who just wants to start, you've never smoked cigarettes, you
No.
said? Yes. So when it comes to that scenario, I think maybe I can recommend something which is a disposable and something which is lower nicotine level, not something which is too much in terms of nicotine, because you might not enjoy and as in nicotine as well as the same vape as in flavor.
So something stronger for somebody who's been smoking.
Yeah, so when it comes to someone who has been smoking and they want to quit smoking cigarettes, you have to recommend something which has got a higher nicotine level, so that with time goes by, they're able to reduce on nicotine, start reducing to maybe zero.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. So for your would-be customers, maybe you can just tell us where you found. If people can order online as well. Do you do deliveries? Just tell us more about what Zambia Vapes does for your clients.
Yeah, we found at East Park and Kamwala Chirumburu Road, opposite Kamwala Clinic. And there's a store coming up 1st July, Lewanika Mall. And we go in Copper Belt, that's Mukua Mall. Yes, and you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Kelvin, thanks for coming through, bro.
Thank you.
Cheers.
My vape.
Dun 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 dun.
And action. Elson, you want to introduce yourself
you
this
know
time?
you know what's going to be interesting?
Just put the mic closer to...
No, I don't like big black things close to my mouth.
That's better.
You know what's going to be interesting? Is the ad for Vape Zambia is going to be in this episode, right?
Yes.
And guess what? We're wearing different clothes.
Ta-da!
Magic.
Mind-blowing.
It's like
And
a
we can change positions.
It's like a
Shani.
TikTok. Change position.
I knew you were going to go that way.
Change position.
Shani, my dirty-minded, you try.
Hey, Katukish, gentlemen and ladies. So my name is Uncle Elson. I always give this disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. Direct your complaints to me. I will most likely be the person who's going to piss you off, who's going to upset you.
On purpose.
Who is not on purpose. That's just who I am. I'm the ruler of rubbing people the wrong way. So know who to be pissed off at.
And my name is Kalenga. My name is Kalenga, also known as K+.
It's K plus, baby.
And today's episode,
And how do
of
people
course,
know you? What do people know you for?
what do people know me for? You can also call me the Podfather. People know me as... that's a very good question, eh? We'll come to that a little later. Remember, this episode is brought to you by...
When money
Thanks a lot, Chief.
calls.
Yeah, when the money comes through.
Calls, not comes.
It's coming through. This episode is brought to you by Big Tree Beverages, and of course, one of the most amazing products we have on the market right now.
Beautiful.
Mocktails. Jemax, manjano hapo.
Luxurious.
This is Brothers Mocktails. Bamdala kula baida kwa sta unubwalwa. But you want a drink that tastes like a cocktail. This is the best.
But not tea. Not tea type.
Malinopo mocktail imbe. Not this one. So we've got mojito, pina colada, strawberry, lime crisp,
And Cosmo.
And Cosmo. Which one's your favorite again?
Pina colada.
Pina colada. I'm sort of enjoying the mojito. Slaps.
D.
No, just slaps. Our guest today,
We have got one other sponsor.
Vape,
No.
bet winner,
Bet winner.
and Zambia Vapes. Let's go to Zambia Vapes because they want to hand this gentleman here a gift. Who's handing this man his gift?
So are we just going to skim through the other...
No. What I'm saying, let's have him have his gift. then-
Wait a minute. How... Or maybe you're going to give us two.
You can come and hand it over to. So we are at Zambia Vapes today. As you can see from the wall art here, eat, sleep, vape, repeat. Zambia Vapes. Does Zambia really vape? I think you heard that in the intro. And boss, you wanna? And what's in
Yes.
this?
So these are disposables.
Disposable vapes
They're just like use and throw.
or use and throw. So smoke it, throw it.
After number of puffs. So it says 8,000 puffs here.
8,000 puffs.
Yes.
But who's counting anyway?
Your lungs.
I know, right?
So just one out in one. So a big one.
Jemax, yeah, do you vape actually?
Yeah, I've tried. I've done that before though, but I don't usually do it.
Ah, right.
So
Smells good.
This is like a battery.
Okay.
This is a battery. This is a cartridge.
So plug it in.
Touch it. And then you can just remove the top part.
You wanna try it?
Okay, maybe I'll try it. Not here.
Yeah, let's try it out. No problem.
What? Show me how to do it.
Remove that little clip. Yeah.
And then
Then you. Okay.
Karibu mbafe.
Kari mfufu kari ndai. Maita kari fuma waishi mangakaingira shikairiria.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today, popularly known as Jmax,
Yep.
one of Zambia's top rappers. And if you don't enjoy his music, please go for a COVID test. As you're well aware, one of the major symptoms of COVID is lack of taste. And if you don't
That
like
is
this,
so corny.
I'm just saying, like if you don't like this man's music, then you don't have good taste in music.
Did you
That's
find
what
that
I'm
in the
saying.
back of a cereal box?
Nah, all I'm saying is you don't have good taste in music if you don't like this man's music.
Wait,
Jemax, welcome
your
to That's the
daughter? Was that,
Podcast.
was that your daughter who came up with that line?
It would have been dope if she did, though.
Yeah.
She has such funny lines as well. Jemax, welcome to That's the Podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right off the gate, man. I don't even know how to ask this question without offending people. The style that you've employed as an artist, I'm hearing more and more artists sounding the way you sound. Is there like an agreement that it's okay, we can all sound like this? And I'll give an example without insulting anybody. Triple M. Every time I hear his music, I think it's you. But I'm in industry, like, okay, it's okay, we can all sound this way. More and more artists can sound this way. What's your feeling on that?
Tega face na mvua poyo. I believe abantu nga bali mfuka kwati mu industry nshole shitikana bakusomera waishwa style. So bonse bali fu kumfuka kwati ni wewe so that babo mfuka kwati ni fu bakumfwa nga bali kumfwa. You get my point?
And like I said, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but the first time I heard was a song by Triple M featuring Jmax. Again, I don't know why I thought that was you.
Yeah, even I remember KB posted something when that song who's Mali Baniz when it blew up. I saw KB's post talking about something like that. Last time kwa chef kwa Jmax, kwa Muzo, kwa ashasonga kwa artist wanyu. Hating and ishobonse balambo kumfuka kwa tiniena. Why? Because they feel kwa tolo bala umfu kana beno bala pera kwa attention ila style. But it doesn't work like that.
Big shout out to Bet Winner. They are again a sponsor on this podcast, so something a little different. Oh, I don't know if it's different or not, but you can bet on more than just predicting scores. You can bet on who you think is going to be substituted. You can bet on yellow cards, red cards. So you can really bog down on what you think will happen in the game. And we have got a promo code, and the promo code is Z Podcast. Gob,
is it on the screen?
Z Podcast is the promo code. We'll give you a link. Click the link. Don't just use your bundles for porn. You can make money from this. Click the link, landing page. You put your phone number. You hit register. It will ask you for a promo code. You put Z Podcast, and you're good to go. There's plenty of gifts, plenty of freebies, because we like you.
Jmax.
As you were.
As we were. Jmax. Handsome Savage. People call is it Handsome Savage? What's the title again?
I don't think so.
No, I noticed when you posted the album cover art for the Boogeyman, a lot of the females came out and called you
For real.
Sexy Savage or Handsome Savage?
Is it not just you saying that, Kalenga?
No, come on.
I appreciate. Thank you so much. But
Is it? So it's my first time seeing you.
yeah.
You are a cross between the baby and
Chef 187?
no. What's the footballer guy that got killed? The one who was dating Kilo Kumalo. Senzo Muyiwa.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever told you that?
Shabab.
Dude, can you put Senzo Muyiwa's photo?
They look alike.
Let me show you.
Wait.
I will.
You know Senzo Muyiwa?
No.
Have you been to South Africa before?
No. But I've heard about this guy from, is it Ghana or Nigeria? He's an actor.
You look alike.
Yeah,
Wait,
I've heard people
I'll show
saying
you.
that, but
Wait, which actor?
And
I don't know his name though.
Gob, do we have this photo on the screen? Senzo Muyiwa.
I can't be the only person that sees the resemblance. Am I?
Wow. Wait now.
But hold on. There.
A bit, eh?
Go up. Just put up the photo when you can.
I think I want this to be the first question I ask every guest going forward. And I asked Mumbai actually the same question as well. You, to many people, are a rapper, you're a hustler in business, you do quite a number of things. But when you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? Who is Jmax to you?
I understand. Jemax is someone who is here to do what he's good at, and Jemax is someone who wants to finish whatever he has started. Yeah, and not to chef in Konoma and all that. I think I'm a natural human being. Yeah, so I'm just human. I don't know. I can't say more than that, right? But yeah, I'm just me.
You don't talk a lot, do you?
I was about to say the same. This guy reminds me of Chef as well. When on stage, totally different human being. Interview, totally different human being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You probably expect me to talk more than this, but yeah, I think from period after pay.
You know
Those are the dangerous people. The ones that don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who warned me about this interview? Maki too.
How did he warn you? What did he say?
He said, when Jmax comes, please be patient with him. He's a man of a few words.
So are you going to be patient with him?
I am being patient right now. Yeah.
Are you?
Is there a direction that you hope this conversation is going to take us?
No.
We can take it any way we want to.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's off limits?
I want to answer if you go there. I want to answer.
Like
Okay.
questions
Yeah,
like
I'll
what?
tell you no, not that one. No.
Questions like what?
It has to be about the album.
No,
Maybe-
man, come on.
Wait, we can't ask about the album.
What should maybe I don't know. You ask, but I'll tell you that question. No, that yeah.
Okay, let's start with your upbringing, man. I spoke about how you're a businessman and stuff, and do people actually know that you used to work for Yo-Yo Next?
No.
He used to work for what? What did he used to
Yo-Yo,
work?
remember the corn necks?
Yeah.
Tell us about your
Wait,
story.
you
man.
worked there.
I worked in the industry.
What were you doing there?
I came here to promote my music. Right? Talk about here in Zambia, walikuwa system yako ati ngopanga hit. That's when everyone want to come get you and be like, come on, get that, say, Shan. But in a talk with data hit, once we call Tambia for pattern, and nobody come for they pretend like they don't know you. Why should I stop? So now nobody would do this for me if I don't do it by myself.
Right.
So I had to get up and do it for myself.
So you moved from Cowboy,
Yes.
got up to do this for yourself, but you started working for Yo-Yo Next first.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
But then I received the call. That's the side one of your time. So first, to say kaida de show for na so I started working that side just to promote my music. Twala ko radio stations. Then kwa leba tetu twale ni monga ta umlishemo DJ. And tetu twale ni mbuku TV playing ata umlishemo. Olwala ndio paru morobe ngata umli. So alifwa kwa umlishamo but tell you sakula anda postumo. Every time I want him to do something like that, kubatishamo ila style for yadenda game pali. Ngona kwa talent yari show pas no easy back to safe pamodo Aisha. So I had to do what I could. And yeah, here we are.
Okay. And then, if I remember correctly from social media posts back in the day, you spoke a lot about how you felt unappreciated by artists in this country. And yet now, the same artists that you pointed out, you're now working with. Why the U-turn now?
Okay, there's a difference. I'm working with them. In which way? Who called who? Like, did they call me? Did I call them?
Yeah, what happened?
They're working for me. Okay, I called them so that they can help me on my album. But I don't know about team. Apart from Chef, yeah, I think Chef won Sana. All these artists, ban on.
But why do you feel that's the case?
I don't know. Maybe the monophone Jumana name Aisha. So, taking Shiva White about fire ko tabambikira ko parira platform. Ponde mwana kwa name utinaba. So I think your question yakupisha even gasuka because me I don't know.
Okay, so that tabakumona opoyo mwana we mwine bakumona kwatu abapambi.
Okay, inenda yimona ko paria. So bina ndi pita mbona ko paria bambona ko apa.
Bakumona bo apa
uri ateti mbombe na yena. Okay. For example, na example. Bakumbana artists mostly. Ishina kwa talent, ona kwa tama numbers. Washwaka? So, ina di yufu kwa talent. But ngatale mwana mo talent mo yine. Obviously nishina kwa tafimbi before ale konka mo pakuta bombe na yine. So ina ngashukwiti alama kwa iti za lefu mo yine. Obviously ta bombe na yine. Understand? But industry ya shupa kwa fei.
Ya shupa shani.
Ya shupa kutaba kufia somehow, but yeah, that's how it works.
So is this the reason why we rarely see Jmax with established artists? Well, and recently we saw you with Dreams. What's that other song again?
Single.
Ulinanu Atindinabu. Is that the reason why? Like Dreams is one of those guys who actually accepts working with you.
I don't know. I wouldn't answer that. So sure. But she the reason why I don't kumbana ini. Sure. Like I told you, ineba kubombana umuntu nishine mbona kwa numbers or talent. So fibilinga takuri. Teti mbona ina. So Dreams adi mwana mo obvious of for artist abombana bene. Understand? Obvious adi mwana okay, nafika pali the stage. Olo talafika pali the stage. Olo na kwa tefia sofi on the fois. You get club at maybe no the trendinga or nkobe kupai track yandi nimbo yandi trending. Oh, ni wako tama numbers. Oh, ni wako talent sana. Kwa wana wako talent but wako tama numbers. Must observe.
Yeah. Speaking of numbers, you're one person who's very guarded when it comes to your private life. You rarely ever post anything about your private life. I mean, like just in December, you shocked people when they just saw photos of your wedding when people didn't even know that you were even ever in a relationship. Is this like a strategy you've employed to like sort of just keep your brand guarded?
I'm not a social media guy.
Yeah?
I'm not a social media guy.
But isn't social media what helps push you guys nowadays?
I'm not into that. I don't know. I don't know. But how did I get myself here? I mean, if I'm not still like posting things on social media, how did I get myself here?
I think the question then should be, why aren't you a social media guy?
I don't know. I had to live twice. Selfie, live, poster. Ine Facebook hapa, shakwata Instagram, shakwata TikTok. I don't operate all these, but my team does. So now but that thing you posted, Chan.
Yeah.
I'll be like, face safe, yo. You know? So I act like, oh yeah, cool, okay. Then I'll be like, I'll check whatever you're talking about.
But why only TikTok though? Why not Facebook, Instagram?
Ishaishi bafe nadi eshapo fida waisho. Nadi eshapo fida shaishi bafe shaishi ba. Fida pita fiku left. Sanga interest hili. Ya kushitofu bachita bonse banda for but the content chakwa tafi.
But pa TikTok ila fuma pen.
Huh?
But pa TikTok pen ila fuma.
Pa TikTok man niko mona music ando for ile performer because TikTok wa iliko hapa. Waisho apart from YouTube, TikTok wa iliko.
I'm just going through your social media. You have got 880,000 followers on Facebook.
And no, not even like, I don't know. But
That's massive, man.
no, kanangu. I think tabachuka 500. I think I'm artist tabachuka 500.
500,000. That's where's that? Facebook
Page.
That's
How many apart from Chef Mampi, Yomaps, Dinema alikuwa 1 million? Yeah, maybe. Mtalemwanza. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hit a million soon. Very soon.
Yeah, ngana alikuwa nyaka inomba fi content kaisha kwati.
Dude, you're talking about TikTok just now. I know I sound like I'm digressing. Was he saying that he's heavy on TikTok and nowhere else?
Yeah, he's only on TikTok. Like personally, he's only active
Have you
on
ever
TikTok.
noticed how the algorithm on TikTok is very different? I'll tell you why. Somebody told me about this, and I tried this. If we take a photo and we post that photo on Instagram first, and then TikTok second, the views or the reactions it gets versus if you post it on TikTok first,
yeah,
it's totally different. I feel like it prioritizes the algorithm more if it's not been posted anywhere else and you post it on TikTok first.
I think so too. I think we had that experience with the QDub episode because Gob posted that video before us.
Yes.
So we find that because Gob did that and then we post using that Z podcast.
Gob,
we only had like 3,000 views and Gob had like 3 million.
Where are you now?
3 million views.
Are you getting paid for this?
No.
Yeah, you should.
Dude, the amount of money you're gonna make if you monetize your account. Yeah.
Wait, so how many followers do you have on TikTok? I can check.
I have to check. I don't know.
That's okay, I can check. As you were?
I think 3,000.
Because I couldn't understand half the stuff that you guys were saying anyway. So I'll be the fact checker on this episode.
Fab. Dude, you've got the Boogeyman out now. And let's talk about awards in this country. I mean, for somebody who's been in the industry this long, you've featured on big songs. You've featured big artists on your music as well. You've got really a great body of work out there. Why do you feel you've not won anything yet, man?
Like I told you, maybe they don't see what other people see in me or what I see in me. I don't know. That question I've never answered for anyone. So I wouldn't be the best person to answer that. They should answer that. Whoever organized those things. So,
but who do you think could be to blame at this point?
The people who blame, they've got their own reasons. Aisha, you don't blame them. I mean, you don't have to. Why? What got my reasons why? But still for Aisha, now way before I feel Aisha, so I don't blame them. Maybe could have had maybe in Betaure Bombesha, but in the Bombesha. I will figure out Betaure Bombesha. Like gave a shine. So,
so when you say Ndabombesha, what does that look like? What does that mean?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, when I say Ndabombesha, I'm doing episodes.
I make hits. What's this? I make content like wapang content. It's not easy. Aisha, so ngole pangolimba abantu balutema nshole bombesha. Aisha, ngana kwa nsho send attention ya abantu pari the time.
Right.
Shina bombesha because abantu pay attention, whether you're doing good or bad, pay attention. Pay attention. So ngwa kwa nsho send attention na nshino woriko.
I hear rumors about how you're very health conscious. You watch what you eat, what you drink. What's that about? Or where did it come from? And you're just smoking today.
I believe in that thing. If nature didn't make it, don't eat it. If nature didn't make it, don't eat it.
If nature didn't make it, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Don't eat it.
If nature didn't produce it, don't eat it.
So you don't eat broiler chickens?
But I rarely do that. Sometimes because
So what do you eat mostly? What's in your diet
natural
right now?
food.
Sorry?
Natural food.
So where did this come from? Where did it start from? What was the motivation that took
I
you that
feel like
direction?
sure healthy. It helps because what that anyway, pano another business yanis. But
Akulanda from that.
walanda timiti chamushopu tashibomba. Imiti shibomba sha pamushiri waishba. Muna understand Bemba when we
Proper.
So if you bombe thing fya if you fisa na kasuba if fisa na lisa if fisa na inchi na menshi waishba. Fipangwa fina nature. If bomba.
You know, I agree totally with that. Also, in 2006, my dad had like 4, 5, or 6 strokes before he died, right? The first stroke he had was quite mild. Like the left side went a bit numb, but after that he was able to walk. I think that was like in 2008. He had his second stroke, got paralyzed on the left side, right? Wasn't able to walk this time around. And went to the hospital, they gave us all sorts of medications. Nothing got him out of bed. And then one day, some lady in our neighborhood heard about my dad's, condition, paralyzed on the left side. All he could do was, even his face was drooping on one side. Right hand was working, right leg, just the left side, everything. Like his body was divided in half. And we tried everything from the chemist, everything the doctors had prescribed, nothing was working. And one lady in the neighborhood heard about this. So she came to visit him one day. And she got to understand his condition, had a conversation with my mom about the stroke, how it started and whatever. So she got an understanding of the whole condition. And she goes into our garden. My mom has flowers all over the yard. And she started picking leaves and uprooted some plants, chopped them up, put them in a container. Elson, if I tell you this stuff was bitter. Like, seriously, like you couldn't even put it in your tongue without cringing.
Yeah.
And she says, give him a cup every day at 18 hours for the next 3 days. And on the 4th day, whatever's going to happen, call me. Dude, you could see my dad almost crying when drinking this medicine because it was that bitter.
Let me guess what happened on the 3rd day. When she made it, he got up and ran away.
Dude, on the 3rd day, mom came out of the bedroom screaming. Like, I don't know what's going on with your father. He's shaking terribly. I don't know if he's dying. I don't know. Dude, he shook for like an hour, like shaking and sweating. Like, like what I'm doing right now.
But he couldn't move.
Before that, he couldn't move the left side. You know what I mean? So how that medicine worked apparently is it started opening up the nerves on the left side and he just started shaking and sweating and 2-3 days later, got back on a walking stick. Imagine that.
Are you serious?
Herbal stuff.
Are you serious?
How don't people know more about these things? We always rely on Western medicine, doctors and hospitals when there's herbalists. Who, as Africans, I don't know why we're so against African herbalists and not believing in them.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, typically, I do more than 4 or 5 strokes.
Because of herbs?
Yeah. You didn't catch that, did you, Jmax?
Why don't we believe in our own African medicine, man?
Because
I don't know. We have been conditioned, bro. We have been, and this is why. And Jmax, I want to hear your thoughts on this. This is why I've always felt like colonization is a totally different way of thinking.
Yeah.
It's one thing to see Jmax's house and then I like it and I want to go and take it. It's another thing for me to get there and say, okay, wait. I want to change the way you think and the way you dress. Over and above me taking your house. I'm going to change your perception on life. You get what I mean? Fine, come here, take the land because it's sunnier here, better vibes. But now the whole concept to
Colonize
say,
your mind too.
right.
You're gonna start drinking tea 5 times a day like our
to
queen.
say your land is not enough. I want you to think the way that I do, dress the way that I dress, talk the way that I talk. That to me, oh man, that to me is the biggest mindfuck. That I would never get. And this is predominantly why now the Western medication, like you've said, this is why we tend to think it's more superior.
When they actually come here,
Everything actually.
pick up our herbs and put them in pills and bring them back.
Netsunga abantu baramula kwachali bapo betu chivimba.
Turande vechwembe episode.
That's a foreign language, yeah? English.
Yes.
Yes. So why do people laugh people? For example, now is that okay? Ndifo lande kwechitundu chaso chitawamva porosho mva kufi. Then wambo kulanda wanda tawaishu. Nalambo kusekensha. Tawaishu, but you don't know how to speak that language. How would I laugh? My country is younger than Sungu.
Yeah, nobody laughs
And
at
they're
Messi
doing
for speaking broken English or Cristiano Ronaldo for speaking broken English.
Yeah, but you know why?
That's his point. Like,
Yeah, but you know why they don't laugh at those people?
that's not their first language.
No, but regardless, is you have to be great at something.
No, like even if you had a Spanish guy come walk in, random
yeah, I
Spanish
get what
guy,
you mean. I get what you
he's
mean.
trying to speak English,
For as long
nobody
as
will
you
laugh
got,
at him.
for as long as you got fairer skin.
But if a Zambian walked in and he
you-
speaks broken English,
Look at what they do to Kandeke every day.
how do we get there?
I mean, we have Simon Mwewa, who every single day corrects people's English.
Yeah. Then what?
I saw Jinimbi. Jinimbi once made a post where he said, sorry, I digress. Where he said, show me one dealership where you will go in a dealership, speak the Queen's English, fantastic English, and they say, take that Rolls Royce and go with it. You spoke very good English.
Jemax, let's talk about your background. I know you grew up in a home full of boys and one sister.
Yeah.
What has that done to you growing up in such a home full of boys and
Now this
just
works the fiance finger chitomwana kash.
serious?
Oh, film no oh.
Well, what did he say?
He says, I know how to do everything a girl can do.
Wow.
Okay.
And then he corrected himself.
Ben should not hear this. My darling.
Okay, yeah. Now this works the quite one kash for more special. But when it comes to house chores, how to take care of the house,
You can do all that.
yeah, I can do all that.
Do you do that now? You're married now, right?
Yeah.
You do that now? As you make the rest of us look bad, bruh.
Terrible.
He can't even take his plate to the sink.
No, I think
I
the reason
actually
why
don't.
I think the reason why to have a guy because we're like 7 of us,
7 guys and 1 girl.
the last born.
Last born.
So before Talaisa, all the ones that with the day, na duty.
So you used to have like a duty roster of who does what?
Yeah. Today you're cooking, washing plates.
No, are you serious?
I mean, you're cleaning the house.
Yeah.
All those things.
But did you have both parents growing up?
Yeah. That's still him.
They're still here. Also, who pushed you the most? Was it your mom? Was it your dad?
Both of them. They wanted me to be who I am today. So they have to do whatever they have to do for me to be the kind of kid they want me to be.
Wait, so where you said there's 7 of you, right?
Yeah.
So are you the first? Are you?
No, I'm the 5th.
You're the 5th. You're like almost right in the middle. And the girl, where is she? Is she the last? Or?
Yeah, she's the last.
She's the last. Okay.
She's the last. So mwana kashinga njipike fia fukumu wat. Fio. So kushba tifinde ya fia bufi. Olo ifinde ya tefo epika olo. Waishwa. Though uli onsari kwa tawe epikira mbati. Bano. Ngakutu wan challenge gero isapa tumon.
I have a feeling you cook way better than your wife.
Yeah.
You
Nah, she's good.
She's good?
She's good.
How long have you been married?
Na yeta inakwana.
About 7
That
months.
was last year in December.
6 months.
Oh, nice. So like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
You're not cheating yet.
Yeah. I'll never cheat.
Of course you say that
I
now.
don't cheat.
Zambian men don't
Of course you say that now.
cheat. Zambian men don't cheat.
No, black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah. Bemba men don't cheat.
Oh, remember.
He said what? Bemba men don't
Them
cheat.
men don't cheat.
Are you Bemba? Who's Bemba here?
I'm half Bemba.
Which half of you is Bemba?
My mom.
That doesn't count.
What's half?
No.
No,
It's not your mom's side.
exactly.
I said half.
No, but you take your dad's.
No half. There's no half.
There's no half.
No.
Okay, then I'm Lunda from Northwestern
Yeah,
Province.
exactly.
And my mom is those Lundas in Wapula who call themselves, those Bembas in Wapula who call themselves Lundas.
Do you have any Bembas in here? Are you Bemba? Yo, bro, you look scary. You're Bemba?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how there's stereotypes of different men, like according to their tribes. Mm-hmm. Like apparently, Lozi men are very stingy.
Bemba men are known to be very clever.
Everybody was nodding. That's correct. That Lozi men are stingy.
Stereotypes. Not that it's a fact,
Yeah,
but
I'm
just
talking about stereotypes. Yes, what's widely believed.
People from Eastern Province, a lot of people think are a bit slow, but those are extremely sharp people from my experience. Easterners, most underrated, underestimated.
Are those
people.
with the L and the R syndrome?
Those are Bembas.
Those
no
are,
R.
those are your people.
There's no R in
Yeah.
Bemba, so they have a problem with L's.
So I'll
and Rs.
defend my language.
Those are your people. But
Yeah.
do you have the L and R syndrome?
Nah.
Okay, so you're like the fancy Bemba.
I'm
You're
not
the Rolls
fancy.
Royce of Bembas.
I'm not fancy. I'm just me.
Okay.
A Zambian guy.
Okay, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I hear that. Okay, cool.
Dude, so in the preparation of an album like
Wow.
The Boogeyman,
Sorry.
yeah,
When do people use LR syndrome or whatever you call it?
So the interchange.
When they are what language they're speaking?
Chizungu.
Chizungu. Not their language, yeah?
Nakatukish.
no, it's not their language.
Because
No,
Gan language they would do a mistake.
Karafundewa, Muchibemba, there's no R's. What else is not in Bemba?
Kwa
There's no
Afrika,
J,
kama
there's no
5
Q's,
letters.
there's no H.
Yeah.
So from that house.
But you know the downside.
Hospital.
You know, you must have said something really funny.
No, I'm just saying there's no H in Bemba. That's why
Because
Bemba.
he hasn't laughed this hard. You must have said something hilarious. What did you say?
It was like
No, I just said there's no H in Bemba.
Wait, there's people that I heard, and I heard, like, let me tell you, I'm speaking to this really nice girl, and instead of saying HH, says HH.
She could be a Tonga girl. Is she a Tonga girl? Did you confirm?
I have not. You think she stayed long enough for me to understand where she was from?
Oh crap! Red flag.
Yeah, I'm like, leave.
Deal
please.
breaker.
Leave now.
Yango. Oh crap! Things that break deals with us men, hey?
Do you have any deal breakers like before you got married? Like when you would meet a girl, like stuff that
like what do you mean?
Like things that would just turn you off about a girl.
like for him bed breath.
Yeah.
I don't judge people. So
I don't know if it's judging, bruh. So much as
It's the same reason why
preference.
you chose your wife over other women. You should have dated other women before you met your wife.
why I chose her because tiansonga na family yange waisha nali munofwaba nali kumanya kwa bana kasha bengi so pakti sensale uli ati alaba na yena nishina kwa tofo bonsa batabakwata not just the beauty, not just feel conquer nowadays, but inside.
That's true.
That's what matters. So it doesn't matter the language she's speaking, how she's speaking, Aisha. But as long as now got to phone therefore, we're good
So
to
it was
go.
about the heart and you seeing her ability to take care of her family.
It's
take
about
care
taking
of
care
you.
of each other. Aisha. Not in a myronga na pona.
Do you have any kids?
Huh?
Do you have any kids?
2.
Oh, you got 2 kids. Same woman?
Yeah.
All in 7 months?
Yeah. No. That was before. We got married when she was pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the second one.
The first one.
Wait, how do you have 2 kids in 7 months?
The second one.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, babe.
English is not our mother tongue.
Yeah.
I was asking about the Boogeyman. I like the album cover though. By the way, the mask and then
The chains?
Thank
the
you.
chains. Then there's no mask in the reflection. Is there any meaning that was supposed to derive from how you designed the cover art?
Yeah, this Boogeyman is okay. Think if you could it up. First of all, album mula tamuli nimbushi anda fi the album title.
There's nothing talking about the Boogeyman.
Not everything is talking about the Boogeyman.
I think the last song Baba Yaga does.
Yeah, so I'm saying not all the songs.
Not all the songs, okay.
are talking about the Boogeyman. So there's also real life situations. There's also life stories like why should I through trap, reality stuff. So I think I already cover. It is to explain Rafin. More reflection. More Boogeyman. More Boogeyman. There's also someone who's trying to send the message out there. Aisha. So yeah, but the Boogeyman no muntu fe no. Aisha. So mula love songs. Nama songs are oya bali bonse bengomfo. Aisha.
My favorite song so far, One Day,
One day.
One day is one day.
featuring your favorite artist, Jmax.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Why? Because you love your maps.
No. Don't play with me.
They're best friends.
Shut up.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm for a bat.
I'll tell you who my favorite artist though now is.
Jemax?
No, Toela. I don't know what you're thinking.
It's you we're talking about, so I have to think things.
No, I like Toela. Don't you like Toela?
Nisha Abela favorite toy.
Exactly.
What did they ask?
Why is toy like favorite?
I like her music. Very danceable music. Especially Zingat.
Oh, so
You sound surprised.
it's just danceable.
That's it. I don't know what you're thinking. You
I just wanted to know why she's your favorite.
no, the look
I mean,
on your
I was
face. The look on your face is kind of like you didn't believe me.
No,
I was
Do you
like-
listen- do you
I just
listen-
wanted to know why she's your favorite.
Because I like her music.
Cool, she's a good singer.
Beautiful music. Very danceable music.
But, yeah.
Relatable too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love Tuela, man.
but most of
Right?
the guys doing danceable music.
You say what?
Most of today's artists are doing danceable, good danceable. So when you say danceable, I was like, she's the one doing danceable music.
The other ones, their songs aren't that catchy that they haven't made it to my radar yet.
Okay.
So I don't know who they're making music for. It's clearly not for me.
So when you say a lot of artists are doing danceable music, how would you describe what you do? What's the end game? What's the goal for your
I don't
music?
do danceable music only.
Okay.
It's not about the beats. It's about the message. It's about the story or the knowledge that I have, trying to share to those people that I feel like they need it. Yeah.
So
y'all have a danceable, but the message is very important. That's what message ipanga baboga music or ipanga
classic music.
classic music.
I like what you've just said, especially when it comes to the message. It's a big part of the reason why I feel, I'm going to take it out of Zambia for a second, I gravitate more towards people like Kendrick, like Jay-Z, like Tupac, is because of the message that is there.
Yeah.
And I don't gravitate as much to people like Drake, whose music is all about, just standing on the sofa with bottles of champagne and all that.
Bubblegum music, you can say that.
Yeah, because I feel like the older that you get, when you get to a certain age, you want something with substance.
Substance? The Boogeyman? What's the running theme in the album, if there's any?
Well, he didn't answer that. What do you feel like your art doesn't have any substance to it?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Just that.
Well,
Make it simple for me.
translate.
Okay. He mentioned how Drake, in his opinion, has bubblegum music, and I'm sure you are on the flip side of the coin, you would have Kendrick, who gives you substance, right?
Correct.
Things that you're cutting out and following bound for, but he message you toughy, right? Like things to think about.
Yeah.
Like, where would you place your music?
But Kendrick,
Like Kendrick Lamar.
like Tupac. Tupac for
You and I will get along.
Tupac for or BIG. But people still
96,
making new
yeah.
beats for those lyrics.
You and I will get
Right?
along. Yeah.
So, initially got Tupac urarifu. Ndani that A na fiero.
You're born 96.
No.
What year were you born?
Tupac from 96.
Didn't Tupac
Yeah,
95, 96?
No, 96.
yeah.
Yeah, 96.
But I got from 93 Tupac initially.
No, 96.
So
What
yeah,
year were
but
you
I
born?
still listen to 93.
What?
Yeah, but your point is valid. You were 3 years old when Tupac was dying. You know what I mean? You're not even listening to music yet.
And then
but
I
now-
shot off with them 93. Ofuna Ishiva, na naomba feso.
no.
Why
Serious?
So, na that was right now 40, 96.
No, it was 96.
Yeah, so.
And Big in 97.
Yeah, the following year.
So, but I want to know about nimbo sharp.
Jmax, for someone who's never heard your music, right? If they're watching this for the first time or they're getting to know you for the first time, if you're to ask them if you're to like point them to a song that accurately describes who you are and the kind of music that you make, what song would that be?
No song, but the message. I do different type of music, but the message is the same.
Which is?
Which is about, like I said, sharing the knowledge. I mean, the knowledge. Sorry about that.
There we
Sharing
go.
the
The
Yeah,
knowledge.
Bemba,
R
man.
is now coming in.
It's fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Kuchita share mano. Kuchita share for Naishiva. What else? I think ukweba kwa bantu fonde muna kwa tifile panga sense washo umuntu kusasambira po one or two things tekuimba vyatu nebona nebuchite ifira kaide nimbo ya mfuka lero 2 weeks next week kuva kwa na artist okay mwana bako feel but artist kwatini after 10 years mkalava risha still
Artists like you.
artist kwatini
Even after 10 years, we'll still be listening to Jmax.
yeah.
Somebody wrote a very interesting review of your album the other day. I think it was Emmanuel Karma. And he spoke about the album is quite good. And when Jmax features an artist, it's like that artist is not on the song anymore.
Yeah,
And when you feature Jmax, he takes over your song.
that's what I'm talking about.
Is this intentional? How do you end up doing this, man?
It's just about making nice music. It's not really about doing better than who. Right? Kupanga fi urumbo lwa wama. Someone can relate to that.
Right.
Whatever you're talking about. Right? So, yeah, it's not about the beat. It's not about who is on the track. It's about what you're talking about in the song.
Let's talk about record labels for now, bro. Alpha Entertainment, Nexus. What went wrong and where are things now?
Nothing went wrong.
Because you're not with any of the two right now.
Nexus was a record label. Alpha Entertainment was a record label that became family. Waishwa. And it's two. In family, Waishwa. So, tapari fialo bien. Tawa walishwa ma record labels ya mkula bati tawa shile fulfill for kupele muli contract mo waishwa. So, kula bati ngawa mbele nga face contract wasuminishe fifi nga wala sign on yo.
Right.
Waishwa nga wa signa walulira bada fikirisha nangushana. Filenda shani finto. Wala isa terminate olo wala kunkanyapo. Waishwa. So, kwa wapela ko chance but still more tawa fikirishe for
Alpha?
Ba Nexus.
How come everybody has the same complaint? It's like
Yeah,
maybe one or two people will come out of Nexus and say they actually got what they wanted. I'm told people like Zambian actually got what they wanted.
Who else?
Maybe Chandana K, I don't know.
Who else?
And that's it. Everybody else that we've spoken to on this podcast complains.
Oh.
Why
Have
is
you
that
ever
the case?
talked to Bombshell? Or Toela?
Who had
Tishon?
who had rumor
Israel.
of dating the owner of the
I
record
think
label?
even Chef had something.
Israel and Nalu. Tishon. Bari kuda bones. Mwadi vyopshapu.
Who have you spoken to about Nexus, Elson? Chef
Katwish.
Afunika
I remember though.
Yeah, Funika was there.
had bad things to say as well. He was very upset.
I remember one of the people we spoke to, there was rumor that they were smashing the owner of. Do you remember that? Huh?
He wasn't an artist.
It was. We didn't air the episode because the
Oh,
manager.
we
you
recorded
remember
that
that?
he spoke more?
Yes.
At the far end?
Yes.
Okay, I remember who it is.
You remember she even said she had issues with the wife and whatnot because there was rumor that she was smashing the dude.
Oh, yeah.
You remember now?
You just mentioned it.
I didn't say that name.
Please, I didn't
No,
I didn't say the name.
I didn't say that.
Kalenga.
No, I didn't say that.
Show
I said
Kalenga.
it was
Show
at
Kalenga.
Nexus.
Show his face.
Ah, fair.
Israel and Nalu was at Nexus.
He said
Tishon
that.
was
Look, all I'm
Nexus.
saying is, yes, there were those rumors, and almost everyone has spoken to on this podcast.
I don't know about
Nexus.
that.
Nobody ever says anything nice. Did anybody ever
I
get
just
a
know
good
about
deal
my
from
story
Nexus?
with Nexus. I don't know about other people's story.
Okay,
with
let's not
Nexus.
talk about other people then. Let's talk about your experience with Nexus.
Daddy laka.
It wasn't good. What was wrong about your experience?
Shishi venga lofini natana jebele limitabare mwana mufumu bona mwana muri nene mwine waishwa. So, but quite kulanda po had meeting like 2 or 3 times talking about the same thing. Tafiare bombe kawaishwa so. Obvious. Shasu minishiwo kulia.
So, like, what's the biggest thing that you wanted that it didn't deliver on your end?
Then I record libonga kusaina. They need to do fiance, feeling low which tier. Right? And then when you produce that music or a song, ngabai twala kwa platform, they make money of it. So bala funya point pia baspenda pariwe. Shashara bakupede. Funa ishbine. So it's like kwa 50-50. It depends na contract for the land up. But ngabaranda ati ole bapede nimbo and then tabale kupere fu balenda nishbale kulia. Not so. Bakupeda wasenda bakupeda not bale ole peda bale senda. Therefore,
So when you left Nexus for those reasons,
I think tabaishi if you're not they don't know. If you're phoning that micro industry. Yeah.
Do you think they regret now?
I don't know.
No, that's just a thought. Just a thought.
Supposa kwa man. Unanga nafuta move on.
So who did you move to after Nexus?
Tapati.
Oh, you're just an independent artist right now. So all this funded out of your pocket, the Boogeyman videos, everything.
Couldn't have a sham out of love. But me my fans, I know fan, die hard fan.
And I want to sponsor a video.
Paria, waishba. So for bomba. Te kwa fati ni wewe fiance or ni bada abantu bo inavena. Na bantu from nowhere. Wadafu wapunka no muntu. Kese mayo. Aish.
Dude, and how many songs in the album again? 23.
What?
How much did you spend on this album?
23 songs on an
23
album.
songs, bro.
Those could have been 2 albums.
A lot.
Approximately how much did you spend on this album? Serious?
Wait, how many songs did Tim have on his album?
About the same. Tim had like a double album, like of 12 songs each, 13 songs each, about 26 songs in total, right? Yeah, the double album. Yeah.
Dude, how long does it take for you to record an album with 23 tracks on it?
Takes time.
How much time are we talking about? Are we talking
his own dances.
Are we talking about like 6 months, a year, 2 years?
This is my first album, so yeah, next I think on Keshva. But for me to finish a full song, it depends with what the song is talking about. Sometimes kulabati was spend what 4 hours remember for rumbo. Sometimes kulaba full day remember for rumbo.
Right.
Sometimes in 1 hour.
Right.
Aisha. So it depends.
And how do you like when you're coming up with a song? Because I know different artists have got different ways. Some they hear the beat first, and then they compose the rest of the song after the beat. Others is the other way around. They already have the message. They already have what they want to talk about.
I used to write without a beat, but now I don't forget to beat. So I chose that route.
Moti else's question. I know people like Jay-Z will have Guru create a beat, and Jay-Z will hear it and fall in love. Like you give him like 5-6 beats in a day, right?
Yes.
He'll pick one. He'll go to Timbaland will give him 5-6 beats. He'll pick one. Then he'll start write lyrics for that particular beat. Is it the same for you as well?
Yeah.
So you hear the beat first, and then you then think of the lyrics that go, oh, that's dope.
Okay. And then 17 years in the industry, and this is when you give us the first album. Why that long wait?
I was doing chores. He told you this.
No, I wasn't doing chores.
Oh, no? It wasn't chores? Oh,
I wasn't doing chores.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so pakpanga obama nufuna isindile waisha after na mwana industry for yari. Benga ma artist wafunya kwa ma obama utatu aisha. Ulisa mkumuishi batali kwa tama obama nang 7, but pale wa mfu.
Right.
So kuli ne yari at I sell my name first. So that nangu muntu asaishi but Jmax na kwa ta album, it's easy for them to look for that album. Waisha. So baada mfunishinga tabakuishiba. Benga Bemba, Aisha. So, bala mfunisha. Ngataba kuishiba. Olubala ishwa shana ati na ucha kwefia man. But especially itakuwa the internet sana.
Right.
You know. So, yeah. I decided to sell my name first. Then, yeah.
Okay, time for me to beg again. Bear with me for a second. Power cuts are doing me bad.
Come again?
Power cuts.
I'm sure somebody with an inverter has heard your plea by now.
I
Go
need
ahead,
a company that deals with I want a free one. Me and Gob. Reach out to me. Give me a free inventor. I promise for the entire month I'll be singing praises. So call me.
As we were before we were rudely interrupted by Elson again.
That ain't rude.
And then
this is survival.
And
okay?
If you come through, make it 3 inverters. Like
no. Just Gob and I. Just Gob and I. You're good.
Jmax.
And maybe Jmax. You've got power solution at your house? Or you need one as well?
I need one.
So in
you
case
need one too. So 3.
3 inverters.
Me, Jay, and Gob.
Yeah.
People smoke vapes a lot, eh? His shop is busy, man.
And it's mostly women
Didn't
too.
you guys say you check IDs? I'm seeing she looks...
I know I'm paying a so. Karanda nafunisha kuisaka. Huh?
And if you notice, it's mostly girls as
Karanda
well.
nafunisha kuisaka.
Wait, Zambia vapes.
Wait,
Zambia vapes.
can one come in? I want to ask a couple of questions. Can one? Hi.
Hi.
You, the one that just came in. Hi, how are you? How old are you? You look like you're 13 years old.
23.
You are like, where's your
Can we
NRC?
see some ID?
Where's your NRC?
No, just joking. Come on.
No, come back. Don't. No, but
are we scaring your customers now? Sorry.
Does she look 23?
She's hyperventilating.
Are you 23 for real? What year were you born? What year were you born?
That's 22.
Are you telling me you're 3 years younger than Chimweka? Do you know Chimweka? Wait, how old are you, dude?
He was born in 93. 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ish. Okay, interesting.
Jmax, so you do 23 songs. Is it still profitable in this day and age to do an album with that many songs?
Very good
especially?
question.
I had 31 songs.
What?
And then I wanted to put 21.
Yeah.
But they were like, so add more. I don't have a shit.
Yeah, but then it still doesn't answer my question about the profitability part of it all.
How do you make your money?
Still working on that. I'm new, I'm not familiar with these things, but yeah, I've learned.
Do you have management?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still.
Yo, who came here?
You say what?
Who came here for this?
Who came here for this?
To arrange this?
I don't Maki too.
Maki 2. Who else?
Your management team is strong, man. He's got Maki 2 on his
Course.
management team. He's got Stumbeko. Because I've been communicating with Maki 2 for this.
Yeah.
So
Maki
Maki 2 is part of your management?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
He's helping. He's my brother, like I told you, his family.
Oh, that's dope.
Alpha Entertainment.
Oh, your nose kind of looks the same, actually, now that you mention it.
Just your hairline?
Nah.
I'm just joking, man. If any, I always laugh when I meet Maki 2 at the barber shop. I'm like, dude.
Oh, why are you here?
And he was actually making a line.
like, give up, bruh. What is this?
I was laughing at him on Sunday, like, dude, why? And the barberman was so busy. We know how they do with the baby powder, making a line there. Like, dude.
I bet if he used to salute, he salutes like this. Yes, sir.
I know people are taking it personal on behalf of Maki 2. Now, this is how we joke. Like, I even do a whole company adverts based on Maki 2's hairline, so it's fine, bro. Dude, so, and then you've got 23 songs on the album, 7 million streams.
4 days.
In 4 days.
7 million streams in 4 days.
It's about to be 8 million. Is he making money off this?
Which platform is this?
Obviously.
It's just Boomplay.
For this now, yeah, I'm making money off it.
How much per song again? How much per stream?
It depends the platform you're using.
But are you getting show bookings already
Of course. I've been having shows since, I don't know.
Serious? Yeah, I mean, you've got a great body
7
of
million
work.
streams in how long?
4 days.
In 4 days.
Yeah. But still, these are rookie numbers compared to the numbers that Tanzanians get on. That's how small our market is. 7 million streams is nothing compared to someone in Tanzania.
No, but you can't compare the population of Tanzania.
I'm just saying, like in
and the
Zambia,
market.
that's a great achievement, but in Tanzania, it's like when you look at Boomplay Africa top 10, there's never a Zambian artist. Regardless of how many streams Jmax will do, whatever, we never have a Zambian on top 10 Boomplay. I check. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice if
I've
we
got
could.
my own theory.
Guys, please, let's multiply.
I've got my own theory.
Let's multiply. Elson,
How many
give us more kids.
Zambian artists do you listen to?
Do I listen to? I'm so happy you asked. Toela.
Just.
And Jmax.
Can you please stop disrespecting me? And Bobby East.
Who else?
Slap D. That's it.
Okay. Why? Why do you listen to these?
I like their music.
Okay. Are they the only artists doing good music?
So good according to me, because good is subjective.
Okay.
It's subjective.
So out of how many do you listen to?
Chef 187, Maki 2, you.
Oh, and Tim. Add Tim to the list.
Tim, yes. Like Zambian artists, I'm now listening to Triple M as well. Recent discovery. Chewe as well.
Oh, now you listen to
Now I
Chewe.
listen to him. I discovered more songs by him.
How did you start? You guys started to listen to these guys? Chadshan.
How did I start listening to these guys?
Guys.
I started listening to you when I heard Fipangusule.
Okay. That
That
was one of the tracks I did with Jmax. Odd tracks.
It's still one of my favorite songs by you. Yeah.
So I did 3 tracks with Jmax.
I think social media, I'll tell you this, I think social media plays a very key role in how people get to learn about not only artists, but songs.
No, you should do research about the artists in Zambia. You find Bemba my artist about talent.
No, I hear you, and I'm happy to do that. But then look at it on the flip side. where if a person has to go to the extent of having to search for other Zambian artists to begin to listen, as opposed to, like I was saying, that if you're deliberate and if your music is catchy and you're using social media, it will find you. The way that I knew about Zingati is because of the challenge that she did. And how I knew about the song, it wasn't even from her. It was people that were doing the challenge. And I heard the song. I'm like, this is a pretty catchy song.
When you have time, just do this on your own.
Absolutely.
Don't wait to listen to anyone or to hear someone from someone. Just do it. You'll find
Who's your favorite Zambian artist?
Jemax.
Let me say, top
Jemax is
three.
my favorite.
Apart from you?
I listen to
Apart from you, give me your top three.
I listen to any nice song.
So, but what's nice? Because nice is subjective, right? Because what's nice to you
Okay,
might
not
be
a
different.
rapper. Who's your favorite singer in
I
Zambia
listen
right
to all the type of music.
now? Wow, it's a very politically correct answer.
You'll be shocked
Where's
like
your- where's your
PK
phone?
is to my
Where's your
favorite.
phone?
Pick a chala.
Where's your phone, Jmax?
My phone.
Yes.
It's off.
Can I see?
It's off. You
Can
can't
I see?
No. No.
I want to go to your YouTube.
No.
What, see the history?
Yeah.
No. It's not about that.
It is about that. Because I feel like what you're saying is politically correct, but you're not about that life.
You'll be shocked.
Yes, I'll be shocked. So give me your phone.
What do you watch on YouTube?
That I'm back for feeling Pangela since.
Like what?
Where I think I can get knowledge from.
So what do you watch on average? Like what keeps you busy on YouTube?
I'll send you the links.
No, but
Is it nature? Is it
Yeah, it's about nature. It's about
science?
not really. Not too much science.
so nature mostly.
What about nature?
I don't know. I'm just in love with nature.
Serious, eh?
You and my mom will get along. My mom will spend hours watching the Discovery Channel, bro.
My mom, it's the home channel. She loves decorating. She loves flowers. It's just amazing.
I mean, after you and your wife moved out, she must have loved decorating the house.
Yeah, she
You know,
must have.
you know, this guy here, he went and he took a woman from her house only to move
no
in
shame.
with her.
No
I didn't
shame.
say you should be ashamed. Because
shame.
look at where you are now.
Yeah.
But the journey.
True.
Can I finish making fun of you?
Okay, one more minute, yeah.
Okay. And then he moved into his mama's house with his wife.
It's normal.
Yeah.
I don't got a plan. Unless start with
Had
the
a
plan.
Yeah. But look at him now.
Did you have a plan then?
Ah, solid plan.
Did you have a plan?
I did.
You did not have a plan.
No, dude, listen.
Mwana takulirani now. It doesn't matter how old you are.
That's the period, like
No, I'm messing with you.
like a year before I opened the
I'm
radio
messing with
station,
you.
right? I told my wife, look, we can
Think
either
you're gonna have
spend
kosa. Na
on
nimona
food
po-
and rentals or we can invest this money in a radio
Now,
station.
muntu uli ekitabo eno fintu fyakosabwera kuli bani.
I did, but I had
mom
my
was
wife
like,
and kids. We
"Don't
moved out to my
come."
mom's house.
N'abaana bonse baapali bani.
2018, the whole of 2018 was at my mom's house.
Koma fenga takwete plan then. Yeah, but
I
now
had a
what a
solid
plan.
plan. My wife is a happy woman now.
He has
And it was a good test.
Yeah.
Many women would have left. I've seen a lot of guys' wives leaving now. And the wife leaves. And I'm sure you're laughing because you can relate. You know people whose wives have
Is
left.
that a wide? That one. Okay.
Why are we worried about what camera Gob is using?
No, there's something that I wanted him to focus on.
Are you seated properly?
I'm fantastic.
Dude, you're one of...
Wait, actually, before you move on, speaking about women and getting married, both of you, are you of the view that before you get married, should your money be in order
Yeah.
or get married whether or not you have money and figure it out as you go?
It depends on omuntu uleupa.
According to
But
you.
what's the
According
right
to
thing
me,
in your
it
opinion?
depends on omuntu uleupa. In it, it's like a 50-50 thing. She helps me a lot. I help
Helps?
her a lot.
She does what?
She helps me a lot.
Oh, helps, okay.
Yeah. So it's like 50-50.
So, but they haven't answered my question.
Ila ine effort lengishamo effort ilofo iringire no ngishamo mnobi. Nomba wala ikala fshani ata abantu kuli uli alaleta shani.
How does she help you?
With money.
Anyway, bro. Everything.
Women have got money, bro.
Everything.
How about you, Kalenga? What's your school of thought on that?
I always encourage people to, as much as possible, sort yourself out financially before you bring somebody's daughter into your house to suffer.
But do you ever know how much is enough to say, okay, now I have enough to marry? Because when is enough enough?
To marry. How much does it take for one to get married or to marry?
Because lobola is one thing.
That's a starting point already. That's the first expenditure you're going to
Right.
have.
Yeah,
with
so
this woman,
lobola
you
is
know what
one
I mean?
thing, but
Yeah.
then sustenance after that. How much is enough?
Are you able to take care of yourself in a month?
Is this connected? Is his mic connected?
Oh,
You want to raise his level? Yes, Gob. What you say? Oh, hold on.
Wait, go. I need to change the mic. Okay, there we go. Yes, you saying?
Take care of yourself. Anything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the first question is: are you able to take care of yourself within a month with whatever social you're having? And then you ask yourself, can I include someone to my expenditure? If the answer is yes, then you're good, because at the end of the day, it's a lifestyle that you want to have.
Yeah.
You see, so you can't really be at your parents' house and then you say that I'm ready to marry.
Listen,
Yeah.
no, I hear you. But more to the point that you have just made. If Jmax can take care of himself now and everything is good, if his source of income stops now and he's by himself, he can live off what are those puffy things that Kazadi always says? What do you call that? The fat cooks. Ama guinya. You say what? Yes. Tumboa. You can live off that because you're just by yourself. You get what I mean? So is that just enough where if you can sustain yourself and maybe one other person? Because whatever your stream of income is, if it's a job, for example, and you get fired, what then? Because now you've brought a whole different human being into this fold.
At the end of the day, you are the provider, so you just have to figure it out. This is why sometimes if things get hard, just go to your parents' house and you figure it out. Things back for a while. Then you make a plan. Yeah, man. You know,
You say what? Am I married?
When?
When are you getting married?
When am I getting married? It's a very good question.
Yeah.
It's a very good question.
Ngamwa stable.
What's that?
He's already stable.
Oh, it's already
Oh,
stable.
you mean like money-wise? No, I'm good, man.
Okay. So when I get married,
I don't know if I really believe in marriage.
why?
Do you believe in the Bible?
That was written by people.
You don't believe that the Bible is the work of God's hand?
I believe it was written by people. I believe it has been heavily translated.
And you don't feel that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord?
Yeah, I hear that. You can find favor in other ways too. If you accept the Lord and
From a girlfriend?
no, if you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you can find favor too in that. Because Jesus himself wasn't married, was he?
Yeah, but there's extra favor. Jesus was God. He didn't need to get married to obtain favor from
No,
the
but he
Lord.
was a person when he was down here. And I emulate to be like him.
Jesus didn't need to do so many things like man because he was God. He is God.
Yes, actually he did. He had to work. And this is why this is why his father had a job. This is why he had a job. So he had to do the same things that men do
Okay,
to be relatable.
we're leaving Jmax.
But anyway, to answer your question, look, I'm happy to get married. I don't have anything against it. I am in a very happy and stable relationship. My view on marriage
who?
initially, you say what?
With who?
What do you mean with who? What, you want her name?
There's actually female hair on your beard. Just do this.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Who did you have for lunch?
Kafuma kwesako.
Oh wait, I do have a weave.
Mwasha
Oh no,
Mwasha.
I hugged what's her name? One of the PR girls.
That's yeah. Okay, I was wondering.
You were there. You were right next to me.
I was wondering who you had for lunch.
So,
That's
dude,
okay.
and maybe you might give me pointers because you're younger than me and you're married.
Yeah.
But I could have a life partner. Right now, I'm happy with where I am. There's a couple of things that I need to be able to achieve. I want to travel as much as I can before I get married. There's a lot of things that I want to do before I get married. And I feel like once I do, I don't believe in divorce. It's for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rush into getting married because society tells me to, because you feel you're getting older, because of any other reason except that myself and my partner, we feel this is the right time. And once we get married, it's done. Because, sadly, I hang around so many married people that cheat. 80% of my friends that are married have got 2 or 3 side chicks.
Damn.
I used to... Are you touched by this?
No, I'm saying damn. That
Yeah.
many. 80% only.
Let me tell you how crazy. I used to host like a games night at my house. Well, I still do. And there's this one particular guy. He's married, right? I always invite like the same 4 guys and they bring a +1.
Would you do the same if you are married?
What, a games night?
Would you have partners
If I
behind your
get
wife.
married?
If you
No,
are
I
married.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. And this is why,
what-
for as long
what-
as I still want to play.
Why do you hang out with people who?
No, I'm telling. No, I'm getting there. So I would invite the same 4 guys. This 1/5 guy. So these 4 guys would bring a +1. So it's always the same partner. This 1/5 guy would rotate partners every single weekend. And it made us uncomfortable. So we said, dude, either you're going to stick to one person or don't come at all.
And now the wives of those 4 other guys are wondering if it's their husband who does this.
You know what I mean? So, and to answer your question, if I've got a friend and they're married and they've got a side chick, I will express what my thoughts are, but you cannot impose to say, no, I'm not, you will stop being my friend because now you're doing A, B, C, and D. I'll tell them, listen, man, this is your life. This is what I think, but it's up to them to change. So it's little things like that that make me doubt if I really want to get into this or if people really want to be monogamous. If you're going to get married just for show, but behind closed doors, you've got 2 or 3 chicks. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
You're married, and I'm pretty sure you know that this is, lodges are full every single weekend, bro. Hotels are full every single weekend from married men who have side chicks.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, I'm going to take my time.
Okay, so you're going to get married.
I will get married.
Okay.
I will get married. Because I want
Like
to.
in his 60s.
I can't wait. You should invite me.
I will. You wanna perform?
Nah.
Just as a guest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be nice for you to perform Panguzul at his wedding, you know what I mean?
What kind of song is that?
He doesn't know my music, so I wouldn't perform.
No, but this is how I'm gonna know your music now.
Okay.
And I'll be your biggest
Panguzul is like
advocate.
a wedding song. I hear it at every wedding nowadays. Like
No.
why do I hear it? I think it's because of the Vina Monganpa wedding day.
Yeah.
I actually see couples like just recently I saw one on Facebook about a month ago, a husband and wife walking into the wedding reception area dancing to that song. I think because of that one sentence in the song. And it's not even a wedding song, you know what I mean?
What's it about?
Well,
It's about happiness. Why kala sana idea? So
you've been a bachelor for too long?
Huh?
Don't you say you've been a bachelor for too long? Why?
No. It's like only relationship and then you always have to feel right. Why? Now you're not sure more better feel right and then would feel maybe I can change. What I do that side of Pangusule like pen your eyes. Pen do what you think will make you happy. Not to collaborate fiati.
Why do I hear this song at weddings a lot, bro?
So
I like how it's-
wedding day, like just forget about all your problems and that's like
Like it's your wedding day.
So
It seems like Jay has sort of now loosened up.
Yeah, as we go.
Like now you're in the groove of things because you're a little
Timid.
tight when we started.
yeah, that's what everybody says.
You know, I've never really paid attention to the lyrics of that song until now that you explain it. And I'm now wondering why people want to play that song at the wedding. And their weddings I've played that where the couple actually says, play this song as we walk in and play the chorus a lot.
Maybe it's
especially-
danceable. If it's danceable, I can buy that's danceable.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
Or now we're going to go back to what I said about songs being danceable.
yeah, that's why maybe they play.
I'll look for the song after this.
And then speaking of weddings and events, I've seen a lot of people commenting about how you never see Jmax at any. Let's talk about things like Lusaka July or whatever events. People never see anywhere apart from the days when they perform.
He's doing chores.
Or you don't. You just said
I
you
do
don't get
chores
invited.
every day when I wake up. That's the program. What do you do when you wake up?
I masturbate.
Okay. What else?
I go to shower and I go to work.
Okay.
You forgot the
when I wake
meditation
up,
before the
I
masturbation.
exercise.
You say what?
I do chores. Yeah, I eat, then I go to work.
Right.
So I don't do chores when something is finished.
Right.
Chores. You don't do chores the whole day. What time? Just like
No,
30
you might have a humongous house, bro. You look rich. You might have like a 50
Thank you,
bedroom
but-
Can I
cabin.
have your clothes after this episode? You look cool, man.
For real?
Yeah.
Guy.
Aren't we the same size? Waist and stay chunny.
You're fat, Kalenga.
I'm 34 waist.
You've got weight.
Too
not
much
fat.
muscle?
Yeah, got muscles.
Okay, we'll try the jacket after the show.
So,
To be too tight, eh?
like so.
Okay, when you also gain weight, I'll pay you a visit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't get invited to events, and that's why you don't show.
Yeah, ngada want to invite
Or you don't get invited. So if they invite you, would you go?
Yeah, ngaide so many show I know kuya utina.
Would you go to Lusaka July?
Yeah.
Can I have my phone, please?
Chichi was here a minute ago.
I'm about to call her. We will make this
What's the other
happen.
event again? The safari picnic?
No. We are about to do this
Oh,
right
the theme
now.
this year is copper for the
Yes, copper.
the Soccer July.
We're about to do this right now. And if you don't show, after I use my talk time.
I don't care, sir.
You say what?
I'll come. I'll show up.
Oh, okay.
That one's by invitation as well, eh?
Only invitation. Or either that or you fork out 5,000. Chichi,
My darling.
how are you, boo-boo?
Chichi, you're a player.
Okay, so listen, you're live on the podcast, so watch what you say.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So we've got Jmax on the podcast, and Kalinga had asked him why he never shows up to these events, like Lusaka July, Safari Picnic, and whatnot. And what he said is because he doesn't get invited.
He never gets invited.
So here's your
You know
opportunity, because Lusaka July is coming up.
Okay. So
I'm gonna hand the phone over to him. Hold on. There you go, Jmax. You can put it right by the mic.
Chichi,
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
Are you going to invite me this time?
Of course. And I'm so shocked that you're not invited. And if I could just use this opportunity to say, my sister and I, who's my business partner, are not actually in charge of the invitation.
Okay.
So there's something called like who's hot, who's trending, who's stylish, who's fashionable list. And are we in order? Like, are you trending? Are you hot? Are you stylish?
I'm trending. Yeah.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. You're invited.
Okay.
I guess I've pangusolo.
The 1st of September then.
All right, Chichi. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
You see why? I think Chichi time invite but already trending. Oh, Olonga ta kwete ufiro wako pari fibili achilumbora. So maybe Arama days started trending, but yeah.
The food is good, I'll tell you that.
Soccer July?
Oh, man.
I'm attending this year. Finally.
I go for the food.
Of course.
The minute that I eat,
Squale.
so we'll see you there.
All right.
Jemax, you got anything else you want to bring up?
Where's my camera? I need to employ 6 more people in the southern province. So, if you own a vehicle, if you're good with fintech, call me.
Jemax, everybody coming to the podcast has their expectations of what's going to happen on the podcast. Is there anything that you felt we're going to talk about that we haven't spoken about that you'd like to speak about now or forever hold your peace?
Yeah. Guys, support Zambian music and
Tell him. He doesn't.
You
This
too.
one. I just told you who I listen to. That's support, no?
it's
And I
like,
mentioned more artists than you did.
it's like Wakusala, because I feel like there are more artists that you don't know about.
Tell us.
Okay. Is your music available on Apple Music?
Check.
Huh?
Check.
Okay. I'm about to do that. Jmax.
So there are a lot of artists
So there's a
doing
lot of
good
Jmax
music.
Yeah, hold on.
Or industry mono, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like us Zambians, we don't support our own for that much. We do, but if I'm going to okay, but we don't support like sunke iya kupantansha ngani industry ngani shio waishwa. Takuwa bafiti.
How would you like the industry and Zambians in general to support you right now?
Just I don't know how you guys are going to support me, but yeah, keep streaming to my
You're on
music.
the podcast. This is our show of
Yeah,
support.
this much love.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Okay,
do
I'm
what you
gonna
feel.
right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, do what you feel like.
Do you want to put your account number on the screen so people can also send you money, support you financially as well?
Nah, not right now.
Right now, you're
This song
comfortable.
looks like it could be catchy.
Nasha, email address.
Email address? So, he doesn't want to put the account number on the screen, but he can have his email address on the screen so that people can just show love and support somehow.
Yeah. But nobody folk to my start. You know.
Hey, let's not start getting flagged on this. Dude, can you cut the song?
I got that side chick.
Okay, I'll mute it in post.
Nah, this is dope. This is dope.
What's the title? Side chick?
Let's go side chick.
I see why you
But
played
that's not
it.
my song.
You say what?
That's not my song.
No, but it's Lee Boy. Firstly, this guy needs spell check because this is not how you spell boy because there's a W in there.
Boy.
Yes, he needs spell check. When you're over 30, certain things don't make... I'm not going to catch a stroke trying to say his name. And you. So it doesn't say featuring. So it says and.
Okay.
So it kind of feels like you both own the song.
I've got a very radio question for you.
So what? It's his song?
Yeah.
And you're featuring on it?
Yeah.
My last question, a very radio question, which is usually question 1 on radio. Where does the name Jmax come from?
James.
Oh,
James? This is a very English name.
Yeah.
James is your name?
Yeah.
And the Max? Like Pro Max?
No. So, particular story up.
Tell us.
Jmax is I'm gonna find somebody that pronounce as Jmax. I should definitely pronounce Jmax. So I won't say it, but I'll spell it. It's James. I remove S. I add X.
Oh, James.
Yeah. Yes, but people used to pronounce it as Jmax. So someone told me now I want to have a Jmax. So
Change the A and the
yeah, more even negative, more positive.
So what was meant to be the pronunciation when you switched?
So because people used to call me Jmax, but that's not how I used to pronounce it.
So how was it meant to be pronounced?
Now I won't say it.
Jinx.
Why won't you say it?
Because I don't want people to call me that again.
So you're okay with Jmax?
Yeah.
Though it was the wrong pronunciation.
It's easy for anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel.
Okay, dope, man.
Interesting.
Go, yes.
Question. Jemax. The story about 70 niggas.
About who?
70 niggas.
70 niggas. Bengi, but should have 70.
What are the 70 niggas?
So what the question I have is, were you part of them? Or were they like sponsoring your
Yeah, I
music?
was.
You're part of 70 niggas.
I was.
I've seen buses in
I
Q2,
was,
but never
but
70 niggas.
You know, pakati para kwa jamaa news that ba 70 shani, ba 70 shani. Washasona isi vipo makozi sana. Even chef told me like, ukambo kuruburu rofota weshivi. Why shiba? Because no open the 70 niggas my songs. Why shiba? So
you know what? So go ahead.
na such time in my eyes, I just,
You know one other thing, Kalenga, that we need to, because I feel, just like Gob asked this question, I feel when we have big people like him,
Right.
the questions you and I ask are very frivolous. They're very dumb. I feel like there's a lot more pertinent questions that fans would want to know.
Yeah.
That is not just you and I.
Facebook,
So we need to figure out a way to incorporate, because the question he asked is from like a real fan.
obviously na bonso kuna kwata kwa questions, but
Yeah,
get
like, we have questions here.
opportunity.
But wait, I've got one question before I give the mic.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is, people want to know this. But Jemax, which mic at
What does that mean?
Okay, lekako. It's waishiba idea kwa chilimba chile dali fokushimia waishiba. Olo DJ adedi chenimbo. Baisha femi bikapata kana ono ali fokushika po imbo waishiba idea. Waishiba. So lekako wimbo do de. What are you trying to do waishiba? Lekako. Yeah, so 10 dekako. A lot of people say dekako, but it's lekako. Yeah.
Guys, any questions for Mr. James?
Yeah, please. Is it on?
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been listening to the whole album, and I noticed there's a lot of shwe, shwe. What does that mean?
Okay. Chishbe we yako yasikira moyo question, but nala so. Ngomfuni mboya ali data mfuni mo Jmax, but wamfa shwe. Kumfuati mo Jmax. So that's like a signature. Waishwaka? So kushwa mudi churoro.
Like a funika's chikicha.
Yeah. Exactly.
I get it.
Any more questions?
I would the Chilolo question, where does it come from? What does it mean?
Chilolo. Chilolo is a village headman.
Chilolo a village hitman?
Headman.
Or headman.
It's like Chilolo MP, Chilolo president, Chilolo desa, Chilolo minister. Any leader Chilolo. Chilolo ni judge. Waishwa. Chilolo amtende ni desa. Ari kwa tasani. Chilolo amtende. Abashara filoro finba filoro.
And then probably the last question for me, like, so the album is out. What should we expect next? Are we touring the country?
Yeah, I'm a tour sana, tuma videos sana wakati hapa. Wiki ya my interviews, so at least wakati ya my interviews first. So kwamba kuombera kupafe, but for want to expect no for kubapela.
This guy's a question. He's being shy. MKB.
Do we have any more questions?
Can we please have some female voice in the background? You've got a question, we know. Yeah, you have one. Just give her the microphone, please.
Don't force her. She doesn't have any question.
No, she used to be my workmate at Flavor FM. She always has a question. She used to prepare my questions on radio. No, true story. Yeah,
I know
she was
her, I know
my
her.
script writer on radio.
I suffered with you.
And we suffered at 4 a.m. every morning. Yeah.
My question is, how does Jmax go about differentiating music that is going to sell to women and music that's going to sell to men?
Very good
Because
question.
online they call him the handsome savage. And then at the end of the day, he's bringing the boogeyman, but in the same album, there's a mix between...
I explained that.
Answer her question.
Stop.
He feels betrayed right now. Oh, that's his manager, by the way. Songs for the females, song for the men. What was the question again?
Yes, how does he find balance?
How do you balance?
Okay, and I believe love song is just for both genders, right? Sure. And I don't know. I don't think about that when I'm making music, right? And when I was making that album, I never thought of like, oh, shaba nakashi shaba or me. Na le stuff. Na le mbafe music ingo mfu abantu. You get the point. It's not really about ile outside juku. Tetu kwa nisho feel. Either guy that wasanga because if it's kama studio kola watu wabika kwa effort ndifo kupanga uri mwai. Watu wasanga tirodu mbono shito for 6 pita tu wala chita. Waisha. But uri mbola kwa watu wafe wasabaira. Ero abantu bali vibing. So I don't know.
Also, you don't think of it
I just go in the studio and do a nice song or something that someone out there will relate to. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know people like 50 Cent, one of the best albums ever in hip hop, Get Rich or Die Trying. You know, that album didn't actually have 21 questions when they finished the album.
You mentioned?
Yeah.
He was told to edit.
He was told to add
appeal
it so
to
that
the
the
women.
girls can listen to the album. And it turned out to be one of his biggest songs because...
Do women listen to Tupac's music?
Yeah.
Do for Love.
Do for Love.
The B.I.G.?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's lots, yeah.
I know when I'm DJing and I play Juicy, the girls scream when they hear that
Why do
song.
men
Love it
listen
when
to
you call me
Drake's
Big
music?
Papa.
Why do men listen to Drake's music?
To Drake's music. Drake has a lot of bangers when it comes to hip hop.
Okay, is it doing for ladies? So
Both.
okay.
Just like
Because I know a lot of American hip hop artists, when doing an album, they'll say, okay, this one's more gangster. Let's do something for the women as well. Ja Rule, I know, did the same with his first few
DMX.
albums. Sorry?
How about the DMX?
Yeah.
DMX has got love songs too.
Which one?
How about White Celeb? Umulolo. Embira bana kashi embira bakai. So when I feel just like
That
I
example,
feel rumbo, it doesn't matter. Why should for the room for muntu? Me when I music and yak fest, bagai bari ngumfasana. Aisha, but it wasn't really like go in music for bagai. Aisha, so ngawimba feel rumbo. O ala lumfufu ala lumfanga ni fan obe ala lumfona ngutawimbire yena. Aisha, as long as ni fan. Now dropa track ala funa. You understand? So muntu fya lumfu kuni mbo ile musosha kuso yakwe.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine White Celeb being romantic though?
Chipondo shit.
You love White Celeb. But can you imagine White Celeb being romantic though? You can. That's a tough thought to even fathom right now. You like rough romance.
Yeah.
Man. Things you can't...
So I decided to go live on Facebook, hoping people will ask intelligent questions. So I went live for 5 minutes. I got 3.
Oh, you have a question finally, Mr.
I got
MK.
3, and one of them were Kalenga nice shoes.
All right. Okay.
And I said we've got an intelligent
Audience.
follow. MKHD, what's your question?
MKBHD.
My question goes to Jmax. So,
He's the only guest here.
Okay, of course, yeah. So you earlier likened yourself to Kendrick Lamar when you were asked and all that. So my question here is, I listen to Zambian music, but not as much. And I actually gravitate towards like J. Cole, Kendrick a lot. And the reason why is because of the message. They actually say something and they actually relate to the music. So myself, I do not think most Zambian artists actually bring out that message. Because you actually likened yourself. I've heard a couple of songs of yours. Actually, they're good. So I wouldn't really judge, but I do not think most Zambian artists have that message. So do you think that's the reason why they do not get so much support? Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Quite often I was up a mic, I survive fee. But I won't. I should. I'll end up for the focal and I feel more to work with, but I like what I'm streams I go shit another in man. Aisha. So, she's performing us question you, but at the end of the day, it's just about you. Aisha, no for them for Mundo. I hope Ninja's car question him.
Do you have any questions from Facebook? Did you put the titles? Say ask questions?
Yeah, I said ask questions and people are saying Kalenga nice shoes.
Thank you very much. Are we done, Mr. Virgin? Okay. Yeah,
wait, did you say no longer a virgin? What did
He's
you
no
say?
longer a virgin.
Is that what you said?
Oh, you're still a virgin. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you're not. Yo!
Ah, dude, please, we need someone to, atone.
Non-virgin.
Yeah, he's a virgin.
Nah, for now, boy.
You need someone to receive blessings through, so that's our guy.
He's still pure.
Our resident virgin, yeah.
Son.
Remember to click on the subscribe button and
please.
support the people who support us. Remember,
Right
Big Tree
there.
Beverages is supporting us through Brothers, the mocktail, wherever you see it. Take a photo, tag us, and also put the hashtag ready to drink, hashtag Big Tree Beverages. And to the next episode, Jmax, anything
By
you
the
want to say? Zambia Vapes?
Yes, Zambia Vapes. Now I'm pera good. So the guy who is upon Ispak, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, close to
the entrance for music club.
And the game zone.
And game zone, yeah.
Oh, namkuwa mo. Yeah, namkuwa mo kumwezi.
Mkuwa mo, where exactly? Kushoprite side, Pick and Pay side.
Chalo
Oh, will be open. Which side, Kaidi? Shoprite side. So
I'm still vending for a shop. You don't know where you guys are
so
going to be.
nampira waka bagai mwe batemotu nimbona
Wena-
gaira
me
asa mwana
wa
kwata bantu batemotu baninda bwa bantu abengire mwe bayishu twaishwa so mbikuda watu walisharira ka ukonform na bampanga kukamwaka
And
you crop this as your advert, man.
and check out when
Bet
you
winner. I'll censor it. Why not?
use the promo code ZPodcast when you sign up. Amazing, beautiful free gifts that we're going to give you.
Till the next episode.
Hit subscribe.
Hit
Now,
subscribe.
Papat, please, can you tell these people to please subscribe to our channel?
subscribe bagai
Cutting
One
cafe
for-
doesn't take much energy or
mwe
time.
batumina kone fumo nifu abalira ndapo apondo aishwa gaira na chidabu apa baipsha ku achana mwachipisha ni Facebook baipsha followers am dada wadawa fyati batashenza pato chifule bam dada so obviously tapishi finish chitika mwashwa so mwe batumina kwa abantu mwa ko landa ko pafya so makomenta ko pama live mwashwa ila star
I think our episodes with rappers should be ending with a freestyle, but another day.
Wait, do you
Another
freestyle,
day.
dude?
nah
You don't freestyle?
Just like shit.
Yeah, no, like Drake doesn't freestyle. There's people who freestyle and people who don't freestyle.
Yeah. Anyway, to the next episode. Have a lovely day.
Dun 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 dun